versus Sentinels.
We're going to stick with Formal as well. Both teams fully stacked lineups as well. Lethal going to pick up that first kill. Snakebite going to pick up a second. Trippy does manage to trade one out, but off the rip here, it looks like Sentinels have got the slight advantage. APG will go down, even though he did manage to collect that rocket launcher, but just a trade across the board. But B has already been converted here by Sentinels, as well as C. They'll be the first team to score.
Yeah, they get nice lane control off of the opening right away, able to get to B. They waste no time. Good sign from Sentinels. And once again, Lethal does well to trade with Lucid. I'm telling you, they need to make sure they're prioritizing that Lucid kill because this man can wreak havoc otherwise.
Double kill here for APG. It looks like the move is going to be made onto B. However, the rotation has already come in here from Sentinels, trying to force their way down that Neon Street to get control of A. So they're trying to almost trap Optic Gaming here at the moment around that B stronghold. You can see the fight is going down for C. So the trap hasn't quite worked yet for Sentinels because Optic have already managed to rotate into C and take that back under their control.
There you go, BC hold now for the side of Optic, and they'll try to get over to B. They need a little bit more support on B if they do want to be able to hold a hold like this.
Looks like Lucid and APG are just biding their time a little bit here, waiting for some space to open up in front of them. One of those players who's going to be pretty brilliant at doing such a thing is going to be Pistola. However, he will be taken down. Lethal now on the stairs as we see AB now in the control of Sentinels. They've worked their way up here towards Arcade to keep that scoring rolling. Once
again, very good thing from Sentinels. As I said, B was the priority there. Sentinels, again, wasting no time. They get straight to B right away. They get control of B stairs. They challenge down to B Street, and once again, they are scoring, but great contest from Optic.
Both teams being incredibly aggressive on that B stronghold at the start of this game. Ola going to be picking up a kill bottom middle. Make that 2 now as he hits the beat down onto Frosty. Look at the assist coming in. My word, the teamwork from Optic Gaming. All of the wires connecting, and the surge of kills flowing through Optic, and he's turned into a triple cap.
1, 2, 3, 4 dead for the side of Sentinels as Ola elegantly dances around that air conditioning unit to just peek and poke to pick up those 2 assists. That will lead to them scoring once again. They will maintain the lead and the AC control.
APG inside of B as well, really trying to put the boot in here onto Sentinels. That's all 4 down here for Sen. Within just a couple of moments, we've seen all 4 players eliminated, like you say, not just once, but twice. Off the respawn as well, they're already on top of these players. Lethal's going to be microwave from the inside out. Finished off with that BR headshot, and that's a killing spree here for Pistola as well.
Losing A and C, but it was a great hold. They'll regain A. Also, they'll push into C. Look at Ola, little microwave melee combo. And just like that, back-to-back 4 dead, and then beautiful triple cap with control, and they will now lead 80-36.
Optic have had full control of this game for around the last 60 seconds or so, it feels like, and it's reflecting in that scoreline as well. 82 and counting and rising in comparison to Sentinels 36. So with 3 minutes or so already gone, it has been complete control almost for Optic Gaming outside of that hot start that did come in from Sentinels, but they're struggling to find a foothold here. Looking across the statistics, Snakebite only with 2 kills to his name.
Oh no, Formal can't find it. It's Lucid that wins the battle on B pillars. I gotta tell you, Onset, Lucid is just donkey punching people that might want to pop up there into tires. Picks up another one. BC hold now. Bulldog out as well for Frosty. Wants to try to get towards C, but he can't. They are trapped now just like that. 116-36.
Sentinels just need to slow the game down a little bit here. Look to pick up a couple of kills. Open up a little bit of space before they get aggressive. But there is a sneaky, sneaky Pistola. Lethal never checks these corners. Pistola said hello. There's a back smack. Snakebite going to be picking up the kill to trade it out, but APG still in control of this B stronghold alongside a teammate. That's going to be AB momentarily in control here for Optic Gaming. However, AC has been turned over now to Sentinels. Finally, they're scoring again.
Finally, they're scoring. I just want to highlight Onset how devastating losing all 4 of your teammates back-to-back is in strongholds, and actually we never see that almost ever in competitive Halo Infinite, and you saw what it did to the scoreboard. Sentinels has to make sure they do not go down 4 dead back-to-back again, otherwise they're going to lose this game in that play alone.
What a rocket that was from Snakebite, by the way. Lethal picks up the kill onto Lucid after the damage was done, and now Snakebite can move in alongside his teammates here to formulate somewhat of a plan of capturing the B stronghold. 122-54 the score for now, but BC in the control of Sentinels, and with 1 rocket still left in the chamber, you know that 1 big boomstick connecting can create an opportunity here for Sentinels to really establish more control.
Snakebite hoping to do a little bit more with that rocket for sure. In the end, Ola and Trippy working together so well. How exposed you are in front C, yet they still pick up those kills.
Trying to be sneaky here. He's going to get spied out though. He's trying to play his life around that C stronghold. Doesn't even get the trade there as Trippy will come out on top there, flexes his muscles. Manages to pick up the kill to kind of clear the space. It's going to be traded out now as AC still in control for Sentinels here. And they're starting to work their way back into this one. It has been bit by bit. It hasn't been clean, so to speak, for Sentinels, but it's been working. 93 and rising, and now things are starting to look a little bit more clean. A, B, and C. First 3 letters of the alphabet, but more importantly, they mean to triple caps in effect here for Sentinels.
And they get the reset. So what was just happening there is now happening to them as Sentinels is now in control. Look at this. They take the lead with a triple cap, and Sentinels is looking so different in the second half of this game.
Well, Sentinels have woken up here. And Optic Gaming, who have just come off the back of a tough series against Cloud9, find themselves thrown into the deep end again. Here against Sentinels. APG trying to protect this B stronghold. AC still in the control of Sentinels, though. That lead is starting to grow. 150 mark has been crossed now. Formal starting to heat up as well.
Now, as a reminder, Optic Gaming winning this match yesterday 3-0. Sentinels an opportunity here with the rematch, and they lead in game number 1, 164-122. That's over 100, just about unanswered points on the board.
It looks like the call has been made from Optic here to make the push onto A, but there's a Bulldog here. Woof woof, says Frosty as he takes down APG. Trippy is close enough, though, to get that trade, but he's only a slither of shields and a slither of health here, as he will be able to finally get that conversion. However, how influential is it? Not too much for Optic Gaming as BC still in the controller set.
And what we need to see is just here a little bit of calm and composure from the side of Optic. There's plenty of time left in this game. You have to expect 2 kills do come in, and you got to expect Coach Lunchbox just saying, guys, keep it together. Lots of time left in this one.
Lots of time left, and with exactly what you say appearing in front of our very eyes, with them slowing that game down and looking to play for a couple of kills until they get control. Now they have a semblance of control. BC is Optic Gaming's, but for how long as Snakebite and Frosty combine like a Halo cocktail here. Sweet on the taste buds here for Sentinels fans. At 187, they're back in control, and they're about to cross that 200-point mark once more.
And not just that, but they had 3 dead once again, so slaying control coming in from Sentinels. However, Trippy has to make the most of this B Street push. He needs to stay alive if he can. That's a huge kill on B.
Thrust so important for him to win that battle as well. Formal picks up one onto Pistola. Formal's going to be coming through the tires as well, but no. A perfectly placed grenade from Trippy to clean up that kill allows Optic Gaming to get back in control of B.
There they go, losing C right away, though, so maybe they're going to have to look at the A flip. They're going to have to clear out Snakebite in the back, though, and there's help from top Neons, which is going to be trouble for Trippy as well.
Lucid picking up that kill onto Snakebite, though, is going to give him a little bit of an opportunity here just to sneak away from the fight. Here's the flank from Pistola. Can he take down Lethal? No, he cannot. Formal is going to be caught in the headlights, but Formal will connect with the headshot to put Pistola back into the respawn screen, and now you're going to see Sentinels making their march towards the end of this game. BC in their control now.
This has been all Sentinels all the way in the second half of this game. Just like that, 222-139. It feels like quite some time ago when Optic was doubling the score of Sentinels here. All of that has changed.
Look at Snakebite. He's in the kill feed here, and he snuck behind all of the players on respawn. He picked up not only 2 kills, but also managed to get the reset onto C. Frosty has the rockets in his hands, and what a different series this is looking like from what we saw yesterday.
And if you're just a neutral fan of competitive Halo and you wanted to see this one as tight as it could be, that's what you're getting here. 250-139. Sentinels is on the board and looking to make it a very different championship Sunday.
Oh boy. If you thought that last series was certainly one to wait to see some crazy movement and a big play being made. All questions to be answered here as we're already into game number 2 of the series. That battle for camo already begin.
Lucid actually changing up his opening strategy from the last series. You might have caught that, but we got to keep a very close eye. The first kills being exchanged. Camo not grabbed just yet.
Snakebite smartly backing off, and you can see there's a little bit of a battle not just on the field, but also in the in between the ears. The grey matter working between these 2 teams, as you saw Pistola and Snakebite both backing off, but it looks like off the break here, Optic Gaming certainly have got the advantage. 3-1 the score. Camo is down, so Pistola did not pop that. Optic Gaming will have that information. Will they be able to swoop down and collect it?
Ola gets the snag. Let's see where it might have ended up. Actually, it's going to go APG, I think. Yes, APG did get the camo. He's going to try to stay alive and control with these grenades coming through, and he stays alive. They will maintain a slight lead here, 6-4, but camo in the hands of APG, looking to maybe get a power position here.
Lucid also has that sword. Here comes Frosty, though. Speaking of which, it looks like he said, I want that valuable and I want to put that in my back pocket. The big pocket that is Frosty has found himself a sword, and it's time to slice and dice. as we see the game now tied up at 7-7.
There's so much to talk about there. Frosty with the comp. Well, first of all, what the angle. Also gets the remote detonation on the nades to pick up that kill, and a killing spree for him right now. He is 6-1 in this game, but also Frosty moving into elevator, knowing Camo's there with the confidence, just pulls the sword out, finds it. Also, look at the way he danced back elevator to let his shield recharge to win that battle. He is connecting so many dots here at high level play.
9-9 then the score. APG going to be caught somewhat in no man's land here. Frosty having the easiest kill you could possibly ask for, presented to him. Snakebite's going to pick up a second, so a 4v2 advantage on the map here in favor of Sentinels, and that's allowing Frosty to move forward. Now he's going to find his prey. He's going to take down Trippy. He's not going to be able to get the stick to exchange things. The sword is out of ammo, which means that Frosty's run will slowly come to an end.
Now, where's the camo? That's the question. Popped just now, so all eyes on bottom middle.
Snakebite is there. Camo isn't going to get popped, though, as you see that battle inflicting down bottom middle. Pistola is going to be able to walk in, and he's going to take some shots as well. So I'm not sure if anyone actually managed to escape with it. It might be Lucid who is going to be able to do so. Now this is an opportunity here for Optic Gaming to find their way back into the game. They're down by 3, 16-13, but with Lethal being taken down here by a grenade from APG, after the damage is done by Lucid, this is their opening.
APG with some great responsive nades there off of the call out to actually nade the top of the sneaky and do the work for Lucid, but look how much pressure it takes on set to grab that power-up. Optic Gaming had to send 3 players bottom middle, and look at this play from Lucid. He's just flying straight across batteries.
It's going to be a huge moment in this game. The reason that I say this is that Lucid has just run out of camo. I'm not sure if Sentinels are actually aware of his position here, so I don't want to get too loud just in case it does give it away. APG trying to engage here to do a little bit of damage. There's a shock rifle in the hands of Frosty as well, so if Optic can time this perfectly, not only can they get the kills, they can also get that shock rifle into their possession.
2 kills go for Lucid just like that. We're neck and neck, 17-16 in favor of Sentinels, but like you say, also shock rifle control top yellow.
Sentinels still with a 1-kill advantage, although that's going to be tied up now, 17-17. Shock rifle is going to be reloaded here, which means there's going to be some more opportunities for Lucid to maybe connect with a few headshots, but look at the pressure coming in here. Formal's going to have a little peek. He's going to come and say hello. Lucid tries to put him to sleep for a few moments, but for now it's going to be Frosty who's the first person to engage and pick up a kill. There's Formal as well, taking down APG. A 2-kill cushion once again here for Sen.
Lucid just playing every angle so conservatively. He's going to grapple across just to make sure he doesn't get team shot. You can get melted so fast in Halo Infinite if all 4 players of Sentinels have a focus fire there. Frosty staying alive bottom middle, another camo popping here.
As that camo is going to be popping, let's jump into an Astro listen in here with Sentinels to see how they're going to try and control that power up.
G-step, APG. I get this. One shot, G-step, APG. I need help, Kill him. Mango step. One shot, Lucid. Absolute bottom mango steps. Absolute bottom mango steps out in the open. Another one bottom mango. Mango.
Listen to me, we never killed the guy see you.
Yeah, here.
Yeah, I'm dying for turbine. Do not need bomb BR. Give me turbine.
AK all the way now to top BR.
I'm one hit.
Top BR only. He's looking for Peach. He's on the catwalk. Outside.
Kill me. Yeah, Matt, watch your eye. I'm going
I'm going right.
Back kill later on TJ. Enemy teach. They were top BR, guys.
Okay, they were. Top the cat, weak.
Listen, we have right side, bro.
They're just holding.
I want us to flank bottom mid.
TJ,
that's you. You gotta mark it. TJ, keep watching left. Guys, listen, they have sword.
Top BR.
I swear we can flank bottom mid.
TJ, that's you. That is you.
I'm down for that.
Alright, I'm gonna go. Come nades.
Yo, triangle. One's on triangle.
Actually, no. We want to hit turbine.
Sitting
on Matt, I'm going low. Matt, I'm going low, okay?
Go ahead.
Matt, when I tell you, yeah.
I'm silo weak APG, okay? Silo weak APG above you, PJ. Silo weak APG.
One's bottom BR.
Lucid weak as well.
Sword on me, Matt.
Two side bottom BR. Watch out. Leaving pipes. TJ. One shot on me.
They're listening. No surprise to hear the comms being crispier than a chicken sandwich as Snakebite moves in now. That flank was instrumental and so perfectly set up from what we heard from the comms.
Let me tell you, we're here in North Carolina. The chicken sandwiches are pretty crispy, and so are those comms Beautiful work there, and the best thing about those comms is you heard just how much small talk there is. This is a conversation talking about PJ going bottom middle, and PJ's like, we gotta go bottom middle, and you kind of have an interstellar moment there where he's like, I'm the guy who has to go bottom middle, it's me. He goes bottom middle, perfect flank there on control. They take down Lucid with the sword. Also, Frosty's gonna win another battle against Lucid, and they'll extend their lead, 31-26.
31-26, 5 kills the difference between the two teams. Trippy trying to find some information and trying to find some targets at the moment. He's trying to push into bomb control here. Lethal will be the intended target. A couple of shields going to be tickled by those shots, but here is a big moment in this game. We saw it was last time the camouflage was up. Optic Gaming did not get it. Sentinels then managed to get it in their possession. They established the lead, but Pistola has been taken down, so it has been neutralized here by Sentinels. Big moment in this game for them.
Certainly, and Optic staying close in this game, keeping it within 4. It really has been all Sentinels, but credit to Optic as they have kept this game within reason.
Frosty's 16-9. 16-9 at the moment. Lethal going to pick up a kill as well. Pistola having a little wiggle and a little dance with Lethal as well. Both of them going to fall on their feet though. A few lessons needed. As Frosty will pick up yet another kill. He's picked up 17 of his team's 36 kills on the board. Former trying to stay alive as well, getting so much information for his team. But here comes the push coming in from Optic Gaming. They pick up 2 just to kind of bring that deficit a little bit closer here, but still that cushion in the hands of Sentinels.
We have to point it out again. We talked about how much of an X factor Lucid is. You cannot let him have free reign on this map. Earlier in this game, Lucid was about 6-1. Now he's 8-9. Once again, they have the lead and they are shutting down Lucid.
Frosty is a madman here. He has 21 kills in this game. He is frying Optic Gaming. Formal picks up yet another. 9 kills left to go here. Frosty wants to pick up all of them himself, I think, as he takes down Lucian as well.
This is a return to form for Frosty. This is the Frosty of old, and he's even better than we've ever seen him. No one else in his team has even hit the 2-digit mark, and he has 22 kills.
Double kill though for Trippy. APG will get a trade, but not without Snakebite also picking up a kill in that kill feed, and now it's just 6 kills to go. Frosty has eyes on that camouflage, and this is not looking good here for Optic Gaming. Camo into the chest of Snakebite. Kills going in the favor of Sentinels as well. They're just 3 away now.
Sentinels completely controlling the pace here. Ola will finally kill the camo, but it looks like it might be too late. 47 kills on the board. Sentinels only needing 3 to go up 2-0 in the series.
Lucy going to be trying to move up to finish off that kill. Pistola baiting beautifully for his teammate, but here comes a huge push coming in from Sentinels. They hit 49. It's 1 more kill to go, and who else but Frosty with the stick to make it 2-0 in the series. The man on your screen. Sweep. It's a long way to go for them, though. You think Optic can do it?
I think they can. The question is, will Sentinels let them here? Let's take a look at this opening rush on CTF Bazaar.
Snakebite going to be playing these double doors. A little engagement with Lucid around the market. Just a couple of shots being exchanged. A little bit of flexing of the muscles between the two. Lethal's going to pick up the first kill. Pistola has managed to sneak away, though, and pick up those rockets. He doesn't have the grapple shot, so it's pretty much a straight push for it. Speaking of the grapple shot, here is the kill coming in. Pistola now has to retreat back to his treehouse to pick up some kills. He'll pick up 1, Formal will pick up another to exchange things out. So at the moment, it's looking like Optic Gaming on the back foot.
Ola keeps seeing Lethal just sneaking around with that overshield. Nice job to take down Formal as well. And Trippy also takes down Lethal with the overshield. So in the end, it's great presence from both sides in terms of prioritizing both the overshield and the rockets, but Optic Gaming with a slight edge there off of the opening.
Off the opening, but now that's turned around, and it's going to be Sentinels who are looking to push forward once more. Unfortunately, Lucid just shoulder peeking, which is beautiful from him to allow APG to move into bottom mid. To finish off that kill. Not only 1 kill, make it 2 here. Another player in front of him. APG going to back down as well. Lethal picks up 1 in the feed. A Snakebite will fall. Lethal, the last player alive, as Frosty is coming off of that respawn here for Sentinels. Has that Bulldog though. APG trying to keep that pressure.
APG finding safe comfort in the fruit stand, but also trying to take down Lethal here at bottom, and he will also win that battle against the Bulldog. Lucid also flying right into the bar, so we talked about how Sentinels wants to play this game fast. Looks like Optic wants to do the same.
Yeah, this is going to be a real tug of war almost on this game. 2 teams just running at each other, butting heads. Trippy now going to take his time to go towards the alley. Maybe thinking about a little flank, get that flag moving, get it off the stand, cause that little objective dilemma. APG picking up 1 in the feed. Lethal managing to trade it out almost immediately though. It's a 3 for 3 across The mid-map of Bazaar, a couple of Dynamo nades going to be coming in. Lethal now going to have to do some work around the middle, but realizes is with the team falling in the positions that they were, he needs to retreat and stay alive.
Look at Lucid's patience. He's been around that overshield there for 6 seconds. Still hasn't grabbed it, waits for teammates, wins the battle bottom middle, and then grabs the overshield. Great patience, great diligence here from the entire side of Optic.
That's 1-to-1 for overshields in this game. Formal coming off the respawn on that thrust. Gonna have a little bit of help, but Lucid is also gonna have that overshield, which will allow him to push Formal forward. But Formal does such a good job in staying alive there, buying the time for his teammates to get into position to just melt the OS. Great shots from APG though, as Snakebite falls from the sky.
Feels like in each moment we see greatness from these players on the stage, and is answered back immediately by a play from the other side as well. Melee doesn't connect, and it will cost him, though the trade will come in as well. We will stay tied up at 0-0 here. If you're just joining us, it's the Elimination quarterfinals, Optic Gaming versus Sentinels. The rematch from yesterday. Sentinels, unlike yesterday, up 2-0 here, and only 1 game away from eliminating Optic Gaming from this tournament.
This flank coming in from Snakebite, doing a lot of damage. 2 more kills going to be picked up. That was all 4 dead momentarily there for Optic Gaming. They've managed to now secure the rockets. So Frosty's going to be patrolling, maybe looking for some respawns. I'm not sure if they're going to be down in the sewers though. As you can see on our observer, the players have already popped up around that flag. Lethal now pushing in against Trippy, but there's a player just sneaking in the corner, skulking around, and that's going to be Lucid, who picks up the back smack.
And I think we knew it on set as we see the flank though. Look at the move from Trippy, answered back though. Formal and Snakebite working together to shut down that thrust.
First time we're going to see that flag moved off the stand there. Frosty just patrolling the balcony. You can see all the players now actually overextending, and that's putting a lot of pressure onto Lethal to try and slow things down. APG manages to sneak behind enemy lines, but here comes Frosty now with the rockets. APG picks up 2, and he'll also get that flag moving. That is a massive play from APG.
Oh, Snakebite also answers back though, drops down on the front doors. They're going to jump on that re, and I think we're going to see both flags re here.
Cannot be overstated how important that was for APG to pick up that double. Slow things down. And with that, Optic Gaming now get mid-map control. With that, they also get that second overshield in the game. Lethal's going to be sneaking behind those double doors. He'll be taken down. He gets a touch as well here, Trippy. Only gets it to the doorstep, though. Not out onto the street. Pistola gets another touch, but he's met by a left cross as he'll go down into the feed. And look at this. Frosty's starting to get hyped.
He is, and after that last performance in the last game, you expect him to just keep on rolling. That's a great return. And now Frosty has his eyes set on the other base. But Trippy, once again, I mean, great work here from Optic to prioritize those kills, get the back whacks, and also move in numbers. Also, one thing we've got to highlight, great overshield control over the last 2 power-ups from Optic Gaming.
In the bar. Ooh, is he going to hit him with a beautiful grenade there to take him out of that position? The spike grenade up towards the opposition bar.
Here he comes.
He's going to force Snakebite around this corner to deal with the pressure that is coming on. But where is Lucid? The elusive Lucid. He's still up into the bar. He has that Bulldog as well, so he's just waiting to be pushed. He's going to be pushed here by Formal. Formal stays alive for now, but that's going to be 3 dead as Trippy and APG also pick up some kills. Snakebite, last player alive. He will fall as well. All 4 dead. APG now gets that flag in his hands and gets it moving.
Frosty and Lethal, they spawn bottom rockets, they spawn pillars. So right now it will be a battle on split sides of the map. A little bit of a base trade coming in here. They're going to have to find those spawners.
Step 1 completed by Optic Gaming. Let's jump into an Astro listening with the green wall now to see how the rest of this move completes.
Alright, so they're BR right now, pushing me.
On CBR.
I got killed from the other tree. And our garage. I think it's our garage.
I'm blocking. Watch you, Tommy. Push you, Tommy. One shot dead. Oh, that's close.
You're dead. Watch her jump up.
Yo, on me. Tell me.
Jump up.
They're BR.
Let's go. I got one.
Just one shot. One bullet. They're BR.
Yeah,
Just one bullet. He has grapple. They're alley. Alley with grapple and shoddy.
Grapple's about to
grapple
pop.
and shoddy.
I have new grapple.
Do your thing, Justin.
I'm in there, guys. I'm in there. Bulldog. I have grapple.
Yo, they're tree, Joey.
Can we push?
Close left, Joey. Close left. Combo me.
I have rockets right here.
There's 2 there, Justin. Close left, I think.
And Bulldog, guys. And they push me there, alley, 2.
Automate dead.
Bulldog to one side, one shot.
Anyone there, tree?
Pushing me right now, tree.
Yo, front base.
In there,
Yo, bottom mid, snake bite, Joey.
Looking at
Nice, 3. Last guy, where?
Where?
Might be OE.
Yeah. I'm looking at the side.
Yo, he's there on their alley, Joey. Their alley, actually. Challenge him. He's 3 shots.
Can't see him. Alley, get into the tree. To their tree.
Got one. I'm still living. Last 2. Keep living, Joey. Keep living. On you, Joey. On your stairs.
I can. I'm covering. The tree in the thrust.
Waiting at picks. That's 2 dead. That's still 2 dead.
Another opportunity here to move that flag coming in for Optic Gaming. All the pieces starting to go together beautifully. Trippy's going to pick up a kill on the flag. APG gets another touch and a kill as well onto Frosty. The flag is through the treehouse. Another opportunity for Optic to take the lead.
That was 2 dead for both sides. Lucid knows he needs to apply pressure there. Pinging those top rockets, needs to be the man that helps get this flag across the halfway mark.
Instead, he's going to retreat. Going to try and flank behind here, actually, through the treehouse. So using that grapple shot to come up behind Lethal and say, good morning, Lethal. He picks up the kill. But is it enough to clear the path for that flag to keep moving? Pistola now on that objective, gets that touch.
Such patience from Optic, but I don't think they have the kills on the board that would allow them to have the space to move that flag there. If you take a look, Lucid still doing work, though.
Lucid's
it's a double kill, and here goes the flag. Lucid
is the key. He stayed alive. He was behind enemy lines. He was forcing Sentinels down onto that flag. APG says, thank you very much, Lucid, as Optic take the lead.
Don't count them out just yet, folks. 4 minutes on the clock. Optic Gaming strikes 1-0 here. They're staying alive in the series if the score holds.
4 minutes left in the game as well.
Overshield up.
Overshield going to be up, like you say, but all the overshields in the last few minutes have been going into the hands of Optic Gaming. Having said that, it's going to be Snakebite who has it as a player, just making him a little bit nervous and making the heartbeat a little bit faster as he disappeared over his head. But unfortunately, for Optic fans, it was a dead body that was taken down. But here goes Snakebite. There's the beatdown, but no, not going to pick up the kill as Pistola stays alive.
Goes full Tarzan there for a moment. I agree. I heard a few nervous oohs and ahs there as it looked like Snakebite maybe going to get ninja'd. But just to recap the overshields, opening overshield goes to Sentinels. The next 3 go to Optic. Now Sentinels answer back. So far, that's 3 overshields to 2, and it has also been the difference maker in this game. You have to think those overshields are going to be key to determine who closes this one out. 3 minutes 13 left.
Bulldog picking up the kill. Inside of the bar. That's going to just create a little bit of space here as Snakebite will come off the respawn. 4v4 on the map at the moment. You can see that all of Sentinels are pinned in the back of the base here, and Trippy is just holding the line for his team.
APG going to be very happy to have these rockets as well. Can just play a little bit of zone defense. Keeping an eye on the tree, also keeping an eye on the bridge. Ola sneaking through.
Formal picks up one, though. It's going to make Pistola's job a little bit more difficult. He picks up the kill, though, without trading. APG also picks up that kill onto Formal. He also adds Snakebite to the collection. That's going to be 4 dead here for Sentinels as Optic have the flag moving again.
And Ola tries to go 2 fresh spawners, though. That's going to be Lethal and Formal. They spawn bottom rocket side. They get the stop, so that flag's going to stay down bottom tree. But still, overall map control for Optic.
Now, we were talking about Frosty in the last game, right? And we were quite rightly so, 24 kills in a Slayer. But take our eyes over to the other side of the screen here. You're looking at the stats, you're looking at Trippy, you're looking at Lucid, the 2 key players here for Optic Gaming as far as kills are concerned. 20 and 14 for Lucid, 21 and 9 for Trippy.
Remember the name, Trippy, absolutely
22.
Popping off in this game. Here he is in the HUD. He picks up another kill. They want to bring another flag in. 2 players, though, overextended on the other side of the map.
Last 2 players alive, though. The flag is down. There's only one man who can stop this. His name is Snakebite. He's also managed to sneak behind enemy lines here, Andy. Even though that flag is moving, he has the opportunity to do something, but he's going to be spotted out. The rat will be exterminated. Lucid will get that flag almost home. The overextension is going to come in from Frosty, but there is Pistola. There is APG. There's an overshield, and there's a second flag cap.
And they come back with the flag. That's such a key component of this game type. When you pull a flag in Bizarre CTF, you come back with your carrier, and not only that, they came back with the overshield as well. 2-0, only 1 minute 20 left.
Formal just trying to play his life here. 2 dead here for Optic Gaming. We've seen some pretty crazy flag runs in the last couple of days here. Never count a team out in any kind of capture the flag. 1 minute left on the clock here. Lucid staying alive inside of the hut. Snakebite's going to pick up a kill onto APG. Maybe that's the opening here the Sentinels are looking for. It's actually Lucid who's last player alive now. Former's going to be jumping up in front, but look at this. He's got absolutely no idea. Lucid will pick up the beatdown and keep his shields. Snakebite now can't pull that flag. He'll be taken down by APG. Lethal tries to move in to keep the pressure on, but that play from Lucid has slowed everything down.
2 dead from both sides there. Lucid staying alive in the hut and just surviving through those grenades was huge. And of course, the players on the other side, they're not getting grenade hit markers. They didn't know. 30 seconds left in the game. Optic still up 2-0.
This is looking like it's going to be almost impossible at this point for Sentinels to get the flag all the way across Bazaar twice in just 20 seconds. And even though things were looking a little bit shaky for Optic Gaming in our first 2 games, It looks like with 10 seconds on the clock here, they're going to answer back.
Lucid with the Mangler drop. Such a fast kill. We'll talk about it in a moment because only 5 seconds left. Optic going to close this one out.
2-1. And it's 2-1 in the series now. Optic Gaming answer back on Bizarre capture the flag. We get a live fire next.
Of course we do. We wouldn't have it any other way here at HCS Raleigh. Optic Gaming staying alive in this series. They do not want to go home just yet, and we are headed to the map that Optic Gaming has never lost in competitive play. The record stands.
The noise that they can, but just to reiterate, one more time, the Optic Gaming have not lost live fire on any game type in HCS competitive play. Here we go.
Absolutely insane here. Taking a look at Trippy off of the opening, trying to see what he can do. Frosty's going to be the first one to grab the sniper rifle. Stays alive, C plat.
APG with a double though. APG really starting to come to life, making a triple. Oh, and he almost picks up all 4 of the players from Sentinels, but they will all fall as Lucid will clean up the last piece of the puzzle. Oddball in their hands as well. The perfect start here for Optic.
Lucid, they're thinking about dropping and roaming with the heat wave. Instead, he will just control with the heat wave back tower. Trippy also doing very good gatekeeping there on dummy side to prevent the pillars push.
Pistola with a sniper rifle in his hands. Camo has just popped as well, so trying to divert his attention between 2 different places at the moment. He's going to narrowly miss that shot onto Formal. The second one's going to get a little bit closer. The third one, not the charm. Pistola showing that maybe he's not quite feeling the sniper rifle for now. Frosty's going to make that move. Lucid's on the flank. Formal going to be very elusive here, but speaking of elusive, here's Lucid. Here's 2 kills for him as well. Now some shots into his back, but he's going to survive for a few seconds until he's finally taken down by Snakebite.
Hey, tried to snag that heat wave, and man, is this ever a highly contested battle for tower. That's all it is right now, but during all that chaos on set, 27 points on the board, back tower for Optic Gaming.
And they have control of not just the game, but how the pace of this game will be played as well. Do they try and force the oddball into their hands? Do they make Sentinels try and overextend to get that oddball and then kind of pick away at them, so to speak? They can really control how this game is going to be played. Looks like Trippy's going to try and bait that ball for now. Snakebite will pick up one. Trippy will put the grenade down to exchange that. A little bit of battle going down between the 2. A little bit of help from our friends coming in as APG keeps Trippy alive.
We cannot talk about it enough. These players are so efficient. Trippy takes no damage bottom middle. That lets him win a battle against the heat wave. Moment to moment, Optic Gaming looking so strong here, shutting out their opponents so far, 37-0.
2 more kills for Lucid with that heat wave as well, and more importantly, Trippy has the oddball in his hands. 41 points and climbing here.
Rotate.
Rotate is starting to come in towards those spawners as well. You see that Pistola's moving across the sandbags as well, and if he looks to his left, he's going to catch Frosty off guard. 1, 2, 3 shots are going to take the shields down. There's Lucid for the trade. The oddball not played though. Pistola now has to turn his attention to the top middle as he beams Lethal back into the respawn screen.
Unlike other games that we saw in this series, it is Optic Gaming making the decisions. They are calling the shots, they are getting the first shots, getting the first damage, and then they are collapsing and converting there.
I don't know what's more of a impressive number at the moment. Is it 58 and rising, or is it the fact that they've kept Sentinels to 0 seconds with that ball in their possession? 60 points now on the board. Trippy gonna have to play ball here at the back of green. Formal's trying to push him out. Trippy says, I'll have a piece of this fight. And Formal finally does win it, but Trippy doing a huge amount of damage.
Huge amount of damage, very confident there, makes the play ball, makes a safe play. It's an early play ball, so he ensures that that ball will be reset bottom middle. Then he still challenges there. Frosty and team trying to get a little bit of control and gonna move the ball towards house.
2 players dead here for Optic Gaming. Frosty's actually the last player alive here for Sentinels as well, and he's almost playing a little game of kiss chase himself as all of Optic Gaming are going to be trying to hunt him down at the moment. He's got the sniper, needs to connect, but not going to be able to. As Pistola will take him down and take that weapon into his own hands.
Ola also, as you saw, the sniper of choice on live fire. They had the opportunity to give that weapon to anybody as it died top C plat earlier in the game, and it was Ola who got it. Still, a huge lead for them, 63-7 in our first round. Will connect on the body with Formal.
Trippy's going to move in to clean that kill up almost immediately
right away
as well.
Right away, that kill is cleaned up, and that is how Optic is playing. Look at that, great nade from Ola bottom mid. That's 2 dead.
Oddball still down as well. Snakebite will trade out a couple of kills. Lethal will pick up a kill onto Lucid. So now Pistola's going to be feeling some pressure. Narrowly misses that no-scope. If he connects, maybe things look a little bit different. But Optic Gaming, now 3 players in the respawn screen. Finally, Sentinels with some sort of semblance of control.
Now, look at this. Sentinels are spotting the bottom B spawns as well. They should be able to get some control here. But of course, who else but Lucid goes top middle right away, gets the kill, and then scurries away, knowing that he can still cause a lot of havoc, waiting for his teammates to respawn. Let's see how quick coordinated they are on this next push.
Lucid picks up the kill onto Lethal. Now all the respawners are actually coming in on the dummy side here for Optic Gaming. That's where the oddball has fallen. So Sentinels, unfortunately, spawning away from the ball, and Lucid recognizing the situation perfectly.
Lucid with 300 IQ plays here. Did you see what he just did? He went top sandbags and got a kill in house. Your average Halo Infinite player continues pushing house. No, he comes back top middle, grabs the ball scoreboard, and full rotates it just like that. Brings his team to 74.
Great shots from Lethal though. Gonna be challenged here. Nice shots once again, and just at the last second, a little bit of help comes in from Frosty to clean things up. Formal picks up a kill here. Ball is down bottom tower. 2 players down on either side. Finally, that's the third. Trippy last alive for Optic Gaming. He's going to be spotted out. This should be ball time here for Sentinels. Finally, they pick it up, and they will be scoring.
Should be a moment of control. Lucid, though, right away, getting into the action top middle again. Going to have to reset as Trippy pushes dummies with the wave.
Formal picks up a kill onto APG, so a numbers advantage on the map here for Optic Gaming has been taken away from them. Snakebite will fall to equal things out. Lucid picks up a kill, and now it's going to be Trippy with pretty much a free roam here towards that ball carrier. But look at the attention here. Knowing that that player is below him, knew he had the time to engage with that player before he was pushed. Helps out a teammate, now moves back to bottom middle. Frosty will be taken down. This is beautiful decision-making and prioritization coming in from Trippy.
The level of control and awareness from Optic is wild. Trippy is up top with the heat wave, thinking about the ball. Right away, he just puts all eyes on B against Lethal because he knows he has APG on the flank. The coordination here is moments ahead. They're steps ahead of Sentinels, and that's why we see a 74-37 lead. But Formal does grab the camo. Momentary control here for Sentinels.
Can Formal pick up that opening battle? Can he pick up that opening kill? Lucid's going to be in a 1v1. He's going to be challenging Formal. No, he cannot! Again, Lucid just starting to light things up here when Optic need him most.
Dude, I swear, Lucid's just throwing in 360s for style points at this point.
Oh! That's going to slow down Sentinels. Lucid now looking for a second kill as well. 88 points and rising. It looks like the first round is going to be going to the green wall as the killing spree pops up on Lucid's screen. Frosty, goodbye. Anybody else fancy a piece? Lethal?
Look at that. The repulsor for the victory as well. You might have been wondering, why are we talking about this Lucid player so much? Here's why. The man is unstoppable when he's hot. They look so good. We go right into round number 2 as a reminder in Halo Infinite. If you're just joining us here as we continue to set records on Twitch each day, thank you for tuning in. My God, it's going to be the first to 3 rounds here. So that first round will go to Optic Gaming as they look to force a game number 5.
Imagine not watching right now. Imagine not watching this. Imagine how weird you have to be. APG now moving in. He'll clean up the kill. A couple of kills traded across the board though. 3 dead here. Oh my God. Hold up. Hold up. Frosty with the no-scope to take down APG. However, not too much to celebrate here for Sentinels, as Frosty is slowed down almost immediately. Lethal has the ball in his hands though, but the push now coming in. Formal going to be taken down. Frosty going to be challenging once more. Lethal will pick up another kill, and now Trippy is last alive.
The end of that game from Optic Gaming was absolutely out of control. Making it look like a matchmaking game, to be honest. Just Lucid just doing whatever he wanted with that sniper rifle, but now Snakebite with the camo.
Snakebite with the camo, but also with so much information, he just spotted Trippy bottom middle, and look what that's allowed the rest of Sentinels to do. 3 players now fall for Optic Gaming. They know where the last is. APG should be taken down here, and Optic are struggling at the start of this second round. Sentinels really have a good hold on this game.
A true turn of the tables now, just like we saw in the last game, but it's going to be 40-0, but this time in favor of Sentinels as they look to send this oddball to a round number 3 and try to avoid that game at number 5. They want to end it, excuse me, that game number 4, they want to end it right here.
It's almost like deja vu, but the colors are the other way round in this second round. There's almost a minute on the ball, minute on the board, I should say, with the ball time heavily favoring Sentinels. Finally, Optic Gaming get some kills going their way, and the oddball, most importantly, out of the hands of Sentinels. Optic now going to be moving in bottom middle. Pistola going to be the player to bring it back to Garage. Now, what can they do with this control? Oh
boy, look at Lucid here. Repulsor jump up top, switches. He can do it all. Horizontal, vertical, doesn't matter. Lucid there getting the kill. Spike grenades himself, but knows somehow that the geometry of the pillar's not going to hit him because this guy's an absolute genius.
Yeah, if that's me, I'm dead.
Every time.
Pistola picks up another kill in the feed as well. 19 seconds and rising. Look at the pressure onto APG though. He stays alive with just a slither of health. as Lucid is now on the flank, has the opportunity to hit a big kill with the heat wave. There's Pistola to help out. Optic Gaming starting to find a little bit of chemistry here. However, 2 players have fallen. Pistola, though, with the camouflage now chooses to use it and try and clean up this last player alive.
They're trying to find Formal without the trade. Will be a trade in the end, but still, Ola going to be very happy to control the back of the base here and try to get as many kills as he can, staying alive for his team.
Camo expires, so everybody's going to know where Pistola is, which is something that's very difficult to do for the majority of any game of Halo, as we've seen through the annals of time. APG takes down 1, kills just being traded at the moment, although it looks like Sentinels are getting the better of it. Here comes Trippy, though. He's going to drop down bomb middle. There's a lovely kill from him. It's a nice double. He's looking to make it 3! Trippy with a triple, and the up ball in hand for Optic.
And how about the way he does it? He actually picks up the kill with that pre-nade, not the heat wave. The heat wave does the opening damage. It was the pre-nade that got the kill there on the triple. And just when you thought Sentinels was maybe going to close this out, it's almost a tie game here.
Creeping up on him. Formal going to be taken down as well. Lucid once again working beautifully with a teammate. A trade going to come in from Trippy. Lucid now with a sniper rifle. Frosty, goodbye. Lethal, hello though, as he manages to slow things down for just a few seconds. Optic still with the ball in their hands. About to cross that 50-point mark and almost tie this game up.
Ola knows that Lethal's still there. Hits the body on Snakebite there. Ola knew that Lethal was still behind him on Garage Door. That's why he was prioritizing that area top middle. But a few kills go the way of Sentinels here, 2v2.
Ball going to be picked up. Be rotated away as well. Pistola's going to be coming around this corner. Snakebite wasn't aware of that position. Pistola now going to take him down. Oddball going to be taken out of their hands. 54 to 53. It could not be tighter in this second round.
You could tell there, just like you said, Snakebite not having the information about those tower and dummy spawns coming in for Optic. There's no way he would have rotated the ball there. Might have been a tough mistake for them to bounce back from.
Lucid clearing the way, though. You can see the oddball is moving back towards tower. Optic Gaming go into the lead. However, you can see that a couple of kills have been picked up here for Sentinel, so Lucid just puts that oddball down for a second. Decides to prioritize some kills. Camo going to expire. Hasn't been able to do a huge amount of damage, but with Formal distracted, now he can move in to help out a teammate.
They play so fast. Look at that. Lucid, even though he's no shields, he wraps the corner because he knew he had the angle. Still patrolling with the heat wave. 61 to 60. Optic has totally demolished that 53-point lead.
Double kill for Frosty. Formal picks up another as well in the feed, while Lucid does what he can to try and keep his team in things. Doesn't have any ammo to work with. Doesn't matter.
Lucid putting on a show in both rounds. Trippy will trade as well. Still 2 dead, still 2 fresh. Another death there for Sentinels. So still Optic Gaming grabbing control. They might rotate once again as well.
If you wanted to see how tightly matched these two teams are, just look at the score. Optic now in the lead. 67 points for them, 62 for Sentinels. Reminder, if you're just joining us, that Optic Gaming did win that first round of Oddball. So they just need one more here. And they will tie up the series at 2-2, and we'll go to a game 5. But Sentinels want to get this done now. It's not just beating Optic Gaming here, it's beating them on their home map.
That was 3 dead for the moment. Sentinels should get control out of this. Also, great play from Snakebite. You might have noticed he repulsored back into pillars just to deflect any grenades that might have came in. Take a look at the scoreboard.
Lead change once again here. Sentinels trying to focus on that camouflage as well. 2 players are going to be flying at it from Optic Gaming. But speaking of flying, here's Lethal looking to swoop down on the last players remaining from Optic, but he's getting shot in the back now. It's Pistola who's trying to challenge Lethal. Pistola had to win it, he did, but it's immediately traded out.
Trippy did something disgusting in the back of that base. We didn't see it off screen. He wins that battle. He has help from Ola top middle. They rotate the ball once again.
70 points here for Optic Gaming. They will take the lead once more.
Look at the spawners. It's all B and garage spawners. This is going to be way more time for Optic.
Needler in the hands of Lucid as well. Here's Frosty, Lethal. Oh, it's a firing squad top middle. This is a big push coming in from Sentinels. They realize they have to get that ball out of the hands of Optic. Otherwise, we are going to a game 5. 3 players now down for Optic. Make it 4. Where's that oddball?
Look at Lucid's already there. Snakebite was right there for the pull. Here we are. 76-87.
Snakebite going to take this top tower. Formal has to be his bodyguard. Lucid picks up the kill onto Frosty, though. How do Sentinels play these last few moments? Lucid He's going to be taken down by a flanking player maybe, but no, he's still alive. Here comes Lethal at the biggest of moments.
How did that
Frosty's away.
How did that ball get played off the tower? Was that a premature play ball or was that Optic sneaking behind him?
Optic have the ball in their hands. They have the lead. It's a 4-point difference. Pistola, he's going to stay alive somehow.
Oh my God!
Alive!
The hardest kill in Halo. It's Pistola. He stays alive bottom middle. 90 to 86.
Lucid has the ball in his hands. Optic have the game in their hands. Frosty with the repulsor cannot connect. Optic Gaming send us to a game 5.
Oh my God.
Championship Sunday here in Raleigh has not disappointed. This series has not disappointed. It almost feels crazy to say it. It's game 5 again.
This is Championship Sunday. This is Game 5 Sunday. We have only seen 5-game sets, talking about what they do if they go 2 dead, how they're going to wait for each other, the small talk that they'll need in this game. And we're getting into the game right now. Here we go. It's game number 5, Optic Gaming versus Sentinels. Only one will advance.
Let's make some noise in here, Raleigh. Game 5 of what has been an epic series between these two is underway. And what a start this has been for Optic. 3 dead off the rip.
Look at there, Trippy just sitting in the rocket pocket, picking up all those kills already. 3-2, but 2 will fall as well. And he picks up another one just like that. 4-2, he'll reset with his team.
4-2 the score at the start of this one. A really good start here for Optic Gaming. Where are those rockets, though? That's the real question. You would expect them to be in the hands of Optic Gaming. As Trippy now has his eyes located on that balcony. All of Sentinels at the moment trapped around Tramp. That C stronghold, if you just joined us for the first time and you watched a little bit earlier in the series, is where they're going to be located. And now they have to kind of formulate that push. Get into the lab, have that conversation about how they want to try and progress to pick up some kills.
Formal's already there in B Arcade, as you see, so Ola might be under some pressure soon if the tires push comes in. Maybe both of them pushing C stairs. APG staying alive, back PT as well.
Lethal picks up one, though, with the Bulldog, so 4-3 is the score. You saw Snakebite kind of almost nonchalantly walking up the middle of the map as well to put some pressure on. That's allowed openings to happen, and that's allowed Lethal now to get into a position to turn this game around. 5-4 now after the push coming in from Sen.
What an answer there from Lethal, but APG actually giving him a little bump from below, and he picks up another one as well. It's a double kill, perfect kill for APG.
Everything's going to have to be perfect for all these players if you want to win. And hitting 4 shots like that in a row is certainly a way to warm yourself up. Frosty now looking to do exactly what the opposite of his name is and warm some players up with that microwave in his back pocket. Lethal coming under pressure as well, just trying to bait a few players out here for Formal. He's trying to help out a teammate. Formal now going to pick up one, a beat down, there's a thrust, and oh, Trippy turns it on its head. Lethal there to pick it up though.
Rockets popping right now. These rockets are huge.
Well, Sentinels in position to maybe think about picking up those rockets. They're going to be down bottom middle here. Pistola is actually picking them up, though, so we'll stick with Optic for now. Just to see if the play can be made, but no, Frosty's going to pick them up. He fires a rocket into Lucid. And now the power weapons change hands once more.
Oh my gosh, just falling player after player after player there with the rockets. You saw how important they are, and 13-9, just like that. Sentinels wins that battle. They win the rockets. They have 1 rocket left, and they will get really our first lead in this game.
Sentinels now trying to formulate yet another push. They have the lead. Let's see what the comms are like and jump into an Astro listen in.
Okay, we got Bulldog. They have nothing. They have nothing.
Yeah, we have Stalker and Bulldog.
Cuts.
Yep, no getting average right now.
Cuts inside.
I'm Bulldog. Cuts?
Yep, we can slow the game right now. We can slow the game right now.
I think I have a go.
Cuts.
No getting average. No getting average.
Yeah, tires. They're good push me. Yeah, I'm trying to help you, Tej. He's out. There's 2 there.
You here? From me.
Okay.
No getting average, guys. No getting average.
How about my push?
Yeah, we tires.
Man, watch me. No, we've got to lead, Dave. We're the ones that have to do anything. Play cringe. Play fucking cringe right now.
I'm gonna go steps, okay?
Yeah, we have all the weapons.
They're trying to kill me. They're trying to kill me.
I'm here, TJ.
Tires.
From me, hold on, really weak.
Brad, I can walk this.
Even though the pressure could not be higher for all of the players on Sentinels and Optic Gaming, you could hear how calm the comms are once more. And you can also hear what the game plan is coming in from Sentinels.
Yeah, right there. A lot of things to pick up in that listening as they extend their lead just like that, 16-11. There's a few things that you heard multiple times. One was do not get averaged. Back in my day, we called that don't give away free kills. The other thing you heard right there, just saying play cringe, play slow, crouch around corners. Who cares if it's cringy? Let's win this series.
Drop ball down. There's a beat down from Formal. Killing spree for him. Lethal picks up another, and now all of a sudden, Sentinels have roared back into this game and into this series, 21-11. Here's a rocket launcher for your troubles.
World 1 saying play cringe, but I tell you what, this is anything but cringe. This is Sentinels firing on all cylinders. Both rockets will be fired. Neither of them connect, however, they will be discarded for the remainder, 21-13. It's a huge margin for Sentinels.
Lucid picks up a double, though. That's 3 dead now. As Optic Gaming say, hey, that's a pretty impressive run, Sentinels, but we're here to put the pain on you once again. We're not out of this series yet. We've already proved it once. We were down 2-0. But Formal taking that Bulldog out of the hands of Trippy is certainly going to slow down the pace once more.
Formal, the wild card here, knew about that corner. Also, great communication there as Sentinels flies in once again. Tactically picks up that kill. Look at Formal right now, 9-3.
What a pickup. In a game 5, you need a man who's got all the experience in the world, who isn't afraid to make the big plays as well. The experience this man has as a player is on display for everybody to see. He is not affected by the situation whatsoever.
Cannot give enough credit to the Sentinels roster. They were playing toe-to-toe. It was just about tied up at 11. And since then, like you said, they have made these bold plays, these brave plays that have gotten them with an 8-kill lead, 25-17 now.
26-18. Sentinels now cross the halfway mark to closing out this game and sending Optic Gaming back to Texas. Trippy now trying to move up, trying to be that influence that Optic are looking for. Lucid is going to pick up one, but Formal once again with a double in the feed. Lethal's going to be joining him as well as they almost cross that 30-point margin. We know how historically getting past 30 kills with a cushion in your favor is such a big moment in a Slayer.
Yeah, looking at Rockets right now, they're about to pop in 10 seconds. One thing we got to bring up, Optic has been here before. They've been down in a Slayer by over 10 kills. Yesterday, they brought it back. The veteran leadership of Coach Lunchbox bringing them back, slowing the game down. They can do this, but they will have to play some of the best Halo they have ever played. They're down 31-19. Rockets are up.
See what the plan is to get back into this game for Optic Gaming by jumping into an Astro. Listen in.
Rocks are still up. Rocks are still up. I got double. Top cat. Top cat.
Save rock. Stay alive, guys.
Top cat. He's pushing. I think he's
still
up.
Purple.
They're pushing Bulldog behind you, Tommy.
I know. There's a guy mid-map right now. Mid-map right now. They have rockets. They have rocks.
Army cancel rockets.
All right.
He's just pushing.
All right, I think he's out of rocks.
Big top Commando. One shot top Commando. Alright. Push over Commando, I guess.
I'm right here.
There's a guy, our Commando, I swear. I hear him.
He's probably just saying trash.
I think he's below us, yeah.
Bulldogs, come on.
Optic trying to keep calm. But when you got Formal popping off in this kind of way, it's difficult to do so. 15-4 is Formal. Snakebite now. He's 7-4. And he's now sneaking behind Lucid, who's just spawned in that red room. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not going to connect quite. Lucid picks up a double kill. And he's going to have to keep doing that. But Formal keeps answering back in that feed.
If there was any question about if Formal was the right pickup for this team, I think it's been answered. He's 17-4 in this game, and they lead 41-24. Lucid will win that battle, but just like that, 8 kills away is Sentinels. And it would require a miracle from Optic Gaming to win this series and stay alive in the tournament.
APG versus Snakebite. APG trying to stay alive. You can hear the grenades tinkling by his feet. That one's going to explode as Formal adds the 18th kill to his tally. He's looking for 19. He gets the trade as well. As Sentinels move within 6 kills of knocking out Optic Gaming.
Frosty actually looks away. We've all been there. Gets the kill in the end anyway. Double kill for Trippy. We'll keep it somewhat respectable, trying to avoid the steak dinner at this point. 45-35 kills away for Sentinels.
5 kills to go. One player going to be here on the stairs. Trippy manages to take down Formal with that Bulldog. No trade comes in for Sentinels. APG has the rockets in his hands as well. And even though the gap looks absolutely enormous between the two teams. 2 kills here without trade. Stagger those spawns. You never quite know.
You never know, but what a hill they've given themselves to climb. Almost insurmountable, 45-31 with 3:21 left in the game. Like we said, this is going to have to be some of the most calculated Halo, and then Rocket's not going to connect, and it was a big one. And you have to think time, of course, on the side of Sentinels. They don't care whether by kills or by time. They want to close out this game number 5.
3 minutes or so left on the clock. Pistola trying to do what he can to creep forward, maybe be a little bit of bait. Lucid now making the play towards the Neon Street. Forces Frosty back. I don't know if he knows that Snakebite's actually there. Snakebite surprises him, puts him down to no shields. Pistola will pick up 1. Is that the opening the Optic need? APG connects with 1 onto Frosty. Trippy picks up another. Optic will not die.
Oh my God, somehow they bring the game
3
within
dead.
10, and now it's 45-35. Still, once again, they're gonna have to do that twice more, and then some, to tie the game.
But they have them trapped in Tram. Pistola with that assault rifle is going to melt some shields. Frosty's going to go down. Here's Foreman as well. Optic keep pushing. Optic want to kill. Oh my God! Snakebite last player alive. APG moving up the arcade street now as the spawns have come in towards PD and Cafe.
We've seen Ola do this before in Halo
Snakebite
3 on the pit, 46-38.
It looks like maybe it was just too much of a mountain to climb.
I think so.
Snakebite, Lucid down, Trippy down. It's 1 more kill to go here. And what has been one of the biggest stories in the Halo Championship Series might be ended here by Formal with the rocket launcher. Forward! Sentinels pack the bags of Optic Gaming and send them home.
How poetic is that? Formal is the man. Picked up just a few days ago on this roster. He's the one that pops off in game 5. He's the one who ends the game with the Rockets. Sentinels